Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Right off the other one? That's sick, right? Okay. So as you can see by the title, today we're making a video about Call of Duty Modern Warfare Beta. I want to talk about my perspective on it and how I felt about the beta. And there's a lot of cons and a lot of pros. Like a lot of positives and then a lot of negatives about the game. So I'm here to tell you what I thought of it, but I should say all around, it's pretty good. Okay. So let's start off with the cons and then move up to the positive. I put time to kill. Now this, I don't mean like how long it takes to find a person to kill them. Like it's definitely a fast-paced COD again, which is very nice. What I mean is that, and a lot of people have been complaining about this as well, the guns in the sense is that it feels like you die super easily by the same guns, but it feels like it takes forever to kill someone with that gun. So let's say I'm using the M13, I think it was called, one of my favorite machine guns. Like, if someone used it against me, I felt like I died in 2 hits. But if I used it against them, I would have to like use 1.5 magazine, or 1.5 magazine, just to kill them. And I don't know if that's just because I'm shit, which probably was, but I was actually pretty decent. For me personally, it just felt like guns were weaker than they should be. Also, the recoil in the AK needs to go down. That's one of the points that I thought was a con of this game. But most of all, it's exciting and it seems fun, and it probably was just me that was bad. I put exclusivity because if you haven't heard the news, Spec Ops, I think it's called, I don't remember, from the other Modern Warfare, from Modern Warfare 2 and 3, is coming back, like survival mode I think it was called. But the thing is, it's gonna be a yearly exclusive, or it's gonna be exclusive for a year for the PlayStation, which is super dumb. Because that means that when we're actually already getting a new Call of Duty, or like the release of the new Call of Duty, it's gonna come out for PC and Xbox, which is so stupid because then nobody's gonna care. Like, this Call of Duty is not gonna be like an OG Call of Duty. I'm just telling you already, it does not feel like an OG Call of Duty, and I don't feel like it's gonna be. So I feel like as soon as we move on to like 2 new games after this one, this Modern Warfare is not gonna be played at all. It's gonna be dead. It's gonna be around the same level of what Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is now. Maybe if you're lucky you hit 1,000 players, like 500 to 1,000 players online. That's what I think this COD is gonna stick at after like 2 CODs. I'm just saying. It's not like COD back in the day where games would survive for a very long time. But yeah, exclusivity, I still think it's stupid. Now I'm happy that the DLCs are free, but it's stupid. Okay, I'm just saying it's stupid. Then I also put a stutter. I don't know if you guys had this. Like, don't get me wrong, my PC build is nothing good. It's not crazy good or anything. The thing is about it, every time I would like, let's say I died and I had to respawn. Every time I spawn in, it freezes. And it goes like a second and then it starts playing again. And it's not like the game is crashing, it just does that every time. And I don't know why, it's hella annoying. And I hope to get that fixed for the full game. It would just stutter up so many times, I don't know why. The FPS was good, that's one of the pros right now. Like, the FPS was really good, it ran amazingly, even on my system, and I was playing on mostly medium, and it ran like a dream. But yeah, I hope they fix it. Also, I'll put streaming on, because for me, I could not stream it. Well, I could stream it if I was playing alone, and just play like CDM or something. And I think also it worked with Ground War. I could not, with streaming the game, and having Discord up while talking to other people at the same time, because this Discord, if I didn't have the window open, like in the front, behind like OBS, if it wasn't in front, I would not be able to hear them. It would cut out all the time, and then there would just be silence. And then when I opened up Discord again, when I tapped out of the game, it would work again. So it was a huge pain in the ass. I guess it's just because my CPU wasn't strong enough to do the whole thing, and my graphics card. It's not a RAM problem. I got 16 gigabytes RAM, so I should be fine. Yeah, just keep that in mind. If your system has less than an i5 6600, non-K, and a GTX 970 and 16 gigabytes RAM. If you have lower than that, do not expect to be able to play with your friends on this, unless you stream from a console. All of them on a PC play on a console, then of course you'll be able to. Then I put the next one is 6 party max. And what I mean about that is that when we were playing games, even Ground Wars less, you would only be able to be 6 party max together. We could not all play together. We were always like, okay, someone has to leave. And yeah, it sucked because we all couldn't play together, which I really think pretty bad. So I hope they make it bigger when we actually start, when the game comes out. So we'll see, because I do want to play with all my friends. Okay, so the next thing is realistic. Now they removed gunfight and put in realistic mode, which is pretty much like hardcore, but instead of lower health and stuff, it removes everything. It removes the gun count or the weapon. It just removes the HUD pretty much. You can get the UAV the map back, but only when you get a UAV. But yeah, I just thought the mode was boring. It wasn't that good. I'd rather just have hardcore back, because hardcore is really fun. I really enjoy playing hardcore because people die really easily. You die of course easily as well, but the thing with hardcore is that it's more about how good you are as a player. Realistic is just you're losing a lot of features that should be there. With hardcore, you would die faster and time to kill was way lower. And then the last con I put on, because I couldn't really think of much anymore, is Blizzard. And the reason why I say that is because I've never liked Battle.net as a launcher. I wish the game would stay on Steam. But of course, Activision has some sort of deal with Blizzard or Battle.net, so of course it's gonna be on there. But yeah, I'm just not a big fan of the launcher. That's it. Like yeah, I don't know. I just don't really like it, and that's just personal preference, really. If you love it, that's great, but I don't. I don't think it's that good. There's not enough customization on it. It doesn't show how long you've been playing a game, which is one of the features I really like about Steam, saying that, oh, you played for this long, or how long you played for this week, or the past 2 weeks, or something like that. I love that feature. It's not there. And you can't even upload custom pictures you have to take from their games, which is very limited and very boring pictures, so... yeah, I just don't like the Blizzard launcher that much. I would have taken Uplay over Blizzard. But yeah, that's my cons for now. Maybe the maps in the beta was kind of boring. The ground war map was pretty lame, I'm not gonna lie. It was for hyped up ground war as much as I wanted it was. I was hoping for a bigger map. I know it's big map for Call of Duty, but I was hoping for a little bigger. But again, it's a beta, so what can you say? Well, this is pretty much the full game. The game is in 1 month. But yeah, not map selection, but the maps were kind of meh. Like, I liked one of the gunfight maps, which was Pine, I think it was called, the one in the woods. I did not like Stack, which is the outside one, I think. I thought that one was pretty bad. It was balanced, but it was kind of unbalanced at the same time. Because one of the spawns were very dark because they had a roof and the other one didn't, so it was super easy to spot enemies on it. On the one without a roof, sunlight was just on them, and the one under the darkness, or the dark one, it's kind of harder to spot. It was still easy to spot, but harder. And the other one, I don't remember what it was called. The one on the inside, the warehouse one, was bad because I hated when people went upstairs on the middle part because, well, you're a noob if you do it. Because you just get over everyone else, and that's kind of like, eh. But yeah, so Pine was good, the other ones were kind of meh. From multiplayer perspective, just normal game modes, I don't remember all the maps, but they were okay. The one where we were at the train places, I did kind of like that one, I'm not gonna lie. It got boring kind of fast because the map was not small. It was like small to medium sized, and it was easy to understand the whole map and recognize every part. The cave one, I like that one actually. It was actually pretty good. The cave parts could be annoying. And like a lot of buildings and a lot of vertical. That's vertical, right? Yeah, that's horizontal. That's a lot of vertical space where you could go upstairs and downstairs and stuff was a little eh. And then there was the city map. I don't remember what that one was called, but it was played a lot in Domination, where there was like a big base where there was just outside and ground, and there was like all trails you could go in under. I forgot what they're called. Which was sick. It was a good map. I really liked that one as well. Although there was again too much vertical stuff. You could go up in buildings and stuff a little too much. There was too many buildings like that. But on that, they were great maps. But yeah, let's go to the pros now. Which that was kind of a mixed one. Optimization. This game is very well optimized. Even my system, I had no issues when it came to just playing the game alone. Let's say no streaming, no recording, no nothing. Just straight up playing. It ran like a dream. It ran like at approximately 100 FPS at all times, maybe higher even. There was only the small stutters as I talked about when I would spawn. Other than that, it worked pretty much flawlessly, and it was really good. It was really fun, and yeah, it's just well optimized. I'm not gonna lie. And also ping. It works fine. Even when I was at 100 ping or so, when I was playing with my American friends, I had no issues. It felt like I was playing on a low ping still. Like there was no big delay. When I shot a guy, I shot a guy. I didn't have to shoot like a couple of meters or centimeters in front of him. Just straight on him and they hit. Really good, really well made. That's good on you guys, developers. Really well made. Raven and stuff, I don't remember who made it. Graphics is also one. Graphics, they're fucking sick. They're a huge leap over Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 was the worst game I've ever played from Call of Duty. I would think so. Yeah, I hated it. I thought Black Ops 4 was terrible. They had good ideas, and the Battle Royale mode was kind of fun to start off with, but it got so plain so fast. Gun mechanics, they sucked. graphics, they were horrible. The optimization has been the worst I've ever seen in any Call of Duty. I could barely play the game on low settings without getting stutters all the time, or FPS going down to like low 30s. If I was lucky, I might have hit 70, but that's on a good day, with nothing running but the game. Huge leap over Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4, I feel like as soon as the game releases, Black Ops 4 is gonna be known as the worst game in the series. If it's not already, it probably already is. And the multiplayer is gonna be dead as Call of Duty Ghost. It might be a little more because it's a Black Ops game, but it's not even gonna hit 1,000 players average when this new game comes out. I'm telling you right now. Maybe on consoles, but on PC, hell no. This game is gonna die. Easy. Black Ops 4 gonna die super fast. That's a lot better with Modern Warfare. I'm happy that they actually optimized the game and made it look better, and it runs like a dream. There you go. That's all you need to know. I love the guns. I don't feel like some guns were too weak. Oh, look at that. It's me again. I forgot to say something. Also, one of the guns I felt was super weak was the MP5. A lot of people said it was super sick. I thought it was terrible. The low damage, the low rate of fire. It was pretty trash, I'm not gonna lie. Back to me. Although the pistols, far too weak. I hated the Deagle. I know, like, there was only 2 pistols in the beta, which I thought was kind of lame. But like the starter pistol, which is like a big piece of pistol, just normal pistol. I don't remember the name. But the Deagle, I thought it was shit. Like, I get it, 2 hits. I'm fine with how hard it hit. I'm okay with having to shoot 2 bullets in a person. The thing I did not like is that the recoil on it was too insane. I know it's a Deagle, it's a 50 cal pistol. Of course it should go like. But for me personally, I feel like it should, instead of going like that, I feel like it should go like this, like small one, so like the reticle gets to the middle again faster, because it was super impossible to control. For me personally, I did not like it. I felt like it was too hard to use, so I barely used any pistols, because they were just not fun to use because they were so bad. So I hope they fix them and maybe buff them a little bit, especially the Deagle. I want a recoil buff. That would be very nice. My favorite gun throughout the whole beta was probably either the MP7 or the M13. The MP7 is definitely my favorite gun. It was super fun, super reliable, super fast, and attachments was great. And that brings me on to the next point, which I haven't written down. I have my thing right over here. Gunsmith. The gunsmith works amazingly. I'm not gonna lie, I did kinda miss the creator class sort of thing, but this was definitely a better thing. It makes it so you can have more attachments on your guns, a lot more, which makes it a lot more diverse, which I really like. The gunsmith was a great addition, and ultimately, it's a better creator class. I love how it worked. It was really good. I love how the guns get separate perks that has, well, different perks. Like some of them, which I thought was really cool. Like if you shoot them in the legs, they won't be able to run as fast. Some of them make melee faster and stuff. It was really nice. I really liked it. The scopes were cool. Attachments generally was cool. I like how you unlock them over time. You didn't even know which ones you were getting. They would just show up after a while. That was really good. I really like that. The gunsmith gets an A+. It was really nice. And now to the next point. Ground War. Ground War is perfect. It was fun. It was really good. I did not expect it to work this well, but it did. But me personally, this is a better Battlefield. Now, I've never been a big fan of Battlefield. I felt like the gun mechanics felt pretty bad. The guns felt too wobbly in Modern Warfare. On a Modern Warfare Battlefield, so I was not a big fan. They felt just so weird. So this is a great start, especially if you are interested in Battlefield, but you don't want to buy Battlefield because you know you like Call of Duty more. So just to make sure, so you can try something like it. This is a great step in the right direction. I feel like Ground War is a good addition, and I'm glad this is what Ground War is becoming. Instead of just in the older games, Ground War was just the same game modes, just put into one thing with more players. So same small maps and stuff, just a lot more players and the same objectives. I'm glad that they changed it up now, so it's actually like a war and not just capture the flag with a lot of people, you know? So I'm very happy with it. I felt like it worked great, and it should stay. And a last pro that I've written down at least is Gunfight. Gunfight is extremely fun. Even though, again, I had some cons with the maps. Other than that, Gunfight in itself is awesome. I really like it. It was super fun. Don't get me wrong, playing with some randos. It's also kind of fun because a lot of them were terrible, but it was super fun. I enjoyed it a lot. 2v2 is a good idea. How the gun change every second round is a good idea. I hope they do a better job than most recent CODs have done with gun game where it's just the same row of guns every single time. So it's the exact same starter weapon and the exact same end weapon, and everything between is always the same. It was like that with Black Ops 4, I think, and gun game was just so boring so fast because it was always the same guns. With this, I hope they make it a lot more random, a lot more guns gets in when the full game comes out stuff. I would love to see that. That would be great. That would be amazing. But yeah, all around gunfight is good. Some more maps, of course. Hopefully that will come out, which I bet it will. It was super fun. I really loved it. That's pretty much all the points I have that I can think of right now. I don't think there's that much more to talk about. I really liked it. Also, update on the G Fuel video I made. I said that I want to try the rainbow sherbet or whatever it's called, like ice cream sort of thing. It really did taste like at the start, but it's bad. I do not like it. I thought it would taste pretty bad. It was pretty bad, so I'm gonna try some other ones at one point. But yeah, hopefully this game is gonna be good. Oh yeah, I can put on pros as well after at the start of it. Free DLC. I'm excited. There's no season pass for this. Now we already know there's gonna be microtransaction sort of thing. There's probably gonna be loot boxes. We know this because if you check on the pre-orders you can buy the, I think it's called Enhanced Operator Edition. You can see you get 3,000 COD points, I think, or 2,000 by buying it. So we already know there's gonna be some sort of loot box system, microtransactions. As long as they don't do it with guns and it's only cosmetic items, I'm okay with it. I don't care then. But yeah, that's pretty much my points for it. It was super fun. The beta was always good. There was no issues at all, really, from what I've seen. That is Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Will I be pre-ordering it? I don't know. If I have if you guys didn't know, the 23rd of October, I'm gonna turn 18, which means the 25th is where the game comes out. So you're probably wondering, oh, okay, so you're gonna get money and you're gonna buy it. Maybe. But guys, that's all I had to say for you guys today. But yeah, if you like this video, remember to press that like button. And if you're new, remember to follow me on all my social media, especially my Twitch if you want to see more of me. Guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.